Hey guys, for this video I have got the KWA MP9 or KMP9R. Now you can see it's got some of my own personal decoration, my personal touch to it. Not much, just the CQB master suppressor and let's see, what brand is this? Classic Army stubby foregrip. Now it comes with the gun, obviously, folding stock, and obviously not the barrel and not the foregrip, but it does have the rail on the front for the foregrip and a 48 round magazine. Now, the thing about this gun is the only part that's really metal on it is some of the internals, the bolt, and the magazine. The rest of it is a polymer gun. Now this is KWA's polymer, so I hate to even call it plastic. It does not feel like plastic. It's a very good texture, very solid, and I trust KWA's polymer more than some companies' metals. Now that being said, it does have a fixed back sight and a fixed front sight. You don't really need to use it too much because it's mostly reactive shooting when you're in close quarters combat, which is what this is great for. Now, folding stock, like I said, makes the gun even more. It's based off of the TMP design as far as I know. If I didn't have my foregrip here, it would clip in pretty well, and it is very sturdy. As you see in some of my other videos, I'll do the shaking test and see if the stock swings open. This one does not, I can guarantee you. Part of that is because of the retaining design is very good. The other part of that is the stock weighs almost nothing. But as you can hear, it has a nice sound when it clips in, and it is actually a pretty decent length. If you see my other PDW videos for like the WE and the CYMA, those stocks are much shorter. This one is almost the same length as where I like my M4, which makes it very nice for when I'm clearing buildings. Now, it is a gas gun. It's not an AEG, and it chronos at about 400 feet per second. Now if you want to run it in a CQB environment indoors, you want to chrono at 300 feet per second. They do sell a CQB bolt for about $43 that you can swap out. Hopefully I'll do a video on how to swap out the bolt here shortly. But that CQB bolt will drop your feet per second by about 50 to 70 feet per second and should get you under that threshold to go play indoors. Now, in my opinion, this is one of the loudest guns on the market, partially because it's so small, but also because it has kind of a conical flash hider in the front. And if you run propane, it puts up the power a little bit over green gas, and so that's what I've been running in it. Now, the rate of fire is about 25 rounds per second. That's my rough estimate based on my experience and based off of their website. I'm sorry I don't have a chrono to tell you for sure. Now, they do also have, I keep flipping this back and forth because I want you to see both sides. They also have a 20 round magazine that sits right up flush here. I have one of those as well, but I didn't bring it over here before the video. That one basically it sits flush like it was a pistol magazine, and it's 20 rounds. And it's great for, like, if I want to use this as a sidearm while I'm sniping. 20 rounds is more than enough to get myself out of trouble, and it also means less weight in the body and less catching when you're running if this is like strapped to your side or something. Now you can hear this. Oh, well, it locks back when the mag is empty, as you can see. What I wanted you to hear is this. So it's got a good solid sound. The bolt locks back when you're out of ammo. The NS2 gas system is awesome. I have had no leaking issues whatsoever, of course with proper maintenance and all, but the gas held in one mag is more than enough to put through maybe 60 or 70 rounds. So you're at the end of each magazine, you should get the locking back of the bolt. Now it has rails running from the back to the front. These are what appear to be polymer, but they really feel metal, so they could have tricked me. But I'm pretty sure these are polymer because that's what they told me they were, as well as this front side one here that's about 2.5 inches long. So sometimes I'll run an optic on here, just a red dot sight. Other than that, it's really just point and shoot reactive shooting environments that this really excels in. Now, for a little while, my primary weapons went down. My M4s had some gearbox issues, so I pulled this out just for training with our team, and lo and behold, one shot, one kill with this gun within 100 feet every time. That being said, with only 48 rounds in the mag, I was very happy that I didn't have to waste more than one round on each person. Now, another interesting feature about this gun is there is no safety on it. Now, if that's an issue for you, then maybe you should look at something with a safety. In my opinion, your best safety is your trigger finger. Keep it on the outside when you're not playing, when you're not ready to shoot, and even keep your hand off, drop it in a single point sling, and that should reduce the amount of issues with not having a safety. I also pull the magazine out, but as you can see, with that you can still have one in the chamber, but at least there won't be a gas power system to expel the BB. Other than that, I really like the little selector switch here. It's semi and full auto. It's just a slider pin back and forth like you would normally have maybe a push pin safety or something like that. Now, I do realize that now that I've said that there's no safety on here, there is a safety. It's right here. So it's a trigger guard safety. So as you can see, if I just try to pull back, it should not fire. But you have to depress the trigger safety beforehand. Now, I don't really consider that to be a safety since most people walk around with their fingers on the trigger anyway. But that's a whole nother thing. So again, this is the KWA KMP9R. Now, the difference between the R and the one that's not the R is railed. The other one has the foregrip built in. Now, if I could make a suggestion, buy the R. Don't buy the one with the foregrip already. That means you can put a flashlight up here, a laser up here. You can put a combination foregrip and laser up here. You can change the length of the foregrip. It just provides way more options. That's why a lot of places are sold out of the R version, and they are discontinuing a lot of the other versions as well. Not to say that they're discontinuing the one with the foregrip, but they are discontinuing the tan and the green one with the foregrip. So you can get this in black, tan, and OD green as far as I know. There might have been one other one that wasn't as popular, but it sounds great, feels great, looks good, and it is definitely a showpiece whenever I bring it out to the field. So hope this helps. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave me a comment in the description below, or you can I guess inbox me on YouTube. So thanks for watching, hope this helps.